plan for journaling today. And like I said, I have my junk journals that I work in, and then also I have the smash books. I kind of count them. They're kind of more like scrapbooks, but I don't see them that way because I don't actually put pictures in those. Those are, you know, the other kind of, like the old-timey scrap where people just put cards and papers and newspaper articles and never any pictures in. That's the type of scrapbook that is. But I can kind of consider it along in with my journal type things. So my list smash book is included in that, so I can work in that. And then that new scrapbook that my sister had sent me, I think it was for my birthday. Anyway, I'm working in it. I know I have told y'all. I can't remember if I've showed y'all anything of it that I've done in there. I may have showed you a little bit, but I'm trying not to show it to you because I'm making it a special smash book, and it's going to be a surprise, and I don't want anybody to know, so that's why I'm not saying anything. So, and not showing it, you know, but I talk about it. I've got that one to work in. So that's my hobby for today, being Tuesday, journaling. Okay, then to craft. Oh, see there, with me feeling bad and having a headache, and I've did this long video, and I ain't even told what I really wanted to tell. So here we go. I never did get around to doing the craft yesterday, so I've got it to do today. So I want to try to do that, if I can. If not, I'll just move it to tomorrow. Anyway, remember me talking about my shelf that I wanted to paint, y'all? I never did get around to doing that yesterday, but you know why? Plans kind of switched on me and changed a little bit yesterday. See, I was feeling good yesterday. I had gotten up early. I felt good. I wasn't hurting, and I felt awake. Wasn't feeling sleepy and draggy and just, you know, and I felt like doing things, and I kind of like had this new plan to do different, and so I was just like energized, and I, you know, got in there and started cleaning up and straightening up, and I did all them vlogs I did yesterday, and I went walking, and I, you know, was doing my stuff, and I was gonna paint that shelf and do my craft, but Albert came in, and I was dressed. You know, it's the dressed part. I guess maybe I am lazy, I don't know. But I never feel like getting dressed. And I have even told Albert when I would be in my pajamas and he would come ask me if I wanted to go to town with him, I'd go, that means I gotta get dressed. I don't feel like getting dressed. And then I have even told him before, if I could go like this, I would. If it would not be a problem to go out in public and go in stores in front of everybody in my PJs, no bra, my pajamas. I'm sorry, Becky, I'm so defending you, I know. I am so sorry, but this is how I am. No, we don't wear pants and shorts. PJs is pants. I wear them in the house. But, I mean, that's just how I feel. I'm comfortable in these. I'm not comfortable in a bra and clothes, and I don't know, and I don't like going through the process. I guess I am lazy. Welcome to the lazy lady, people. I'm sorry, that's me. I'm being honest here today. Okay? If you don't like it, I'm sorry. If I'm defending you, I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to do any harm like that to anybody. But anyways, I don't like going through the process of getting dressed. If I could walk out the door and go and do just like this, I'd be fine and I'd go and do more. But I don't, because I don't feel like getting dressed. But I was dressed yesterday. He comes in. I got to run to town and so-and-so and pick up so-and-so. I think it was Home Depot. You want to go? At first, I almost started not to go because I had this plan out to do my schedule here at the house, and I didn't want to interrupt that. I wanted to continue with that. So I almost didn't go, but I got to thinking about it. My check had come in. I had not cashed it yet. I needed to go do that. I had something I needed to go to the post office and mail. And I had some other things that I wanted to do. You know, I've been wanting, I think I've mentioned it before, and I think a lot of people's probably going to think and say, and had people tell me before, you give out too much information on the internet. I don't think I'm really giving anything important that anybody could find me or look up and maybe, you know, take my identity away from me and all this kind of stuff. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't mean to. I think I do minimal, but I don't think talking about getting a checking account, a savings account, and all this is something that I shouldn't say, you know. Y'all may feel it is, I don't know, but I've been wanting to do that, so I got thinking I could do that. So I went with him. It interrupted my schedule, so that's why I did not get the shelf painted, and why I did not get to do my craft because we was late getting back home. We went to town. He did what he went to Home Depot, and we went to the bank, and I got me a checking account and a Christmas savings account, and I'm all excited about that. I'm fixing to open me up a PayPal. And another thing, I'll just kind of let y'all know, I don't know when exactly, but I'm going to try to start making crafts and selling them and open me up a shop. Zibbit or Etsy. There's even Craigslist, and what else is that other one called? Oh, come on, Sherry, it's on the tip of your tongue. eBay. Yeah, eBay. There's all kind of different things like that out there that you can put little shops on, and my sister, I think, has Zibbit. So I'm going to do one, try to do one, and try to start selling my crafts. So y'all think about helping me out. When I get that going, I'll let you know, and try to help me out get started selling stuff and buy something for me, please. Yes, I'm a beggar. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, enough of that. So that's my plans with that, and that's what I done yesterday. So we went to the post office, we went to the bank, we went to the drugstore and got my medicine, we went to Home Depot for him to pick up his stuff. We ate. We was going to eat at Taco Bell, but we got there, and the only thing that was open at Taco Bell was the window. You could drive through the window. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to go inside and sit down. They did not have that part open because they didn't have enough of workers that came in and worked yesterday. There was so many of them having to be out that they couldn't open it. So we went to Wendy's. And yes, I got a burger, bread, and I know I'm not supposed to eat sugar, and I'm not supposed to eat bread. But it's hard. I mean, bread is a lot of the kind of meals that we eat. If you don't eat bread, shoot, I'd just have to order the slab of meat and just sit there and eat that little bitty slab of meat. I wouldn't get full, you know? I don't know. It's hard. I don't know how people do it. Anyway, another story. So we ate, and then we went to Joann's because I wanted a poster board, so I got a poster board. I got a purple poster board instead of a white one, even though it feels like it's a little bit flimsier than the white one. The white ones seem to be thicker. Why not make the colored ones as thick as the white ones instead of letting them be more flimsy? I don't like that part of it, but I wanted a colored poster. I have an idea. I will tell y'all about it after a while. In an hour into my vlog, because it's going to end up being that long. Anyway, so we did all that, and then we came home, and it was late when we got home, so it was too late to paint the shelf, because I would need to get outside and paint it, and it would need all day to dry. That being that late, it wouldn't need to stay outside all night, you know, in the open and everything to dry. So I couldn't paint the shelf, and I didn't feel like trying to work on my craft by that point. I was ready to just sit down and relax in front of my laptop because I had not got on it all day, and the night, evening time like that is when I plan on checking my email, watching all my videos, and watching my shows. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all what happened. So I'm going to try to do my craft today, if I can get to it. And I did say the word try. And then I'm going to check email. And although this morning I cheated a little bit, I'm going to have to do that on days, bad days that I feel bad and don't feel like jumping into cleaning and getting dressed and going walking. When I ate my breakfast, I got on my laptop, checked my email, and watched some videos. I'm sorry. But more will come in, and I will have to check it again later this evening, so I will. So that's what I plan on doing. Do y'all remember my Coronation Street show? Let me update y'all on that. Alright, remember how I said that, you know, I'm updated with Days of Our Lives. I only have one a day to watch of those, and that is from Tuesday to Saturday with me. Instead of Monday to Friday, Tuesday to Saturday. I've explained that to y'all before. But then Coronation Street was a, for me, new soap that I found back in Tennessee and fell in love with and started watching. And it was like, because when I found it, I went to now they didn't have like the very first one on the internet, but I went back as far back to the first one they had on there and started watching it and come on down, but it was like a long time before I could get caught up with it. Well, guess what? I'm finally caught up with it. And I'm not sure, they don't have, it's mostly Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when they have a show up. Tuesdays and Thursdays, every once in a while, they'll have a show on a Tuesday and a Thursday and even a Saturday or a Sunday. I don't know how, see on the internet it's different from TV. I don't know how that works on TV with Coronation Street. I've not yet figured that out, and I ain't figured it out yet on the internet of actually what days they pop up there the way I've been, because I've been trying to watch a whole week's set of Coronation Streets every day, back in Tennessee and here, to get caught up, and I'm finally caught up. So I would sit there and I'd watch a show and I'd watch a show. Those are much shorter than Days of Our Lives anyway. It don't take long to watch one. And watch a show and watch a show and watch a show back to back to get a whole week's in. Because they'll have 2 Mondays, 1 Wednesday, and 2 Fridays shows. So it's still a whole week's thing. They just don't do it on Tuesday and Thursday. They do 2 on Monday and 2 on Friday. Why? I don't know. I don't understand. It's kind of confusing. So I've yet to figure out exactly what days they put the current Today show on, you know. But I'm caught up. So last night I watched a show. They did have one up tonight. I'm not sure that I'm going to have one every day of that one to watch. I may. Like I said, I've got to learn how they do it. So, but I wanted to update y'all on that. So now I'm just going to have 1 days and 1 Coronation Street, maybe every day. If it's not every day, one days every day, and every other day or whatever, a Coronation Street. So now I can get started watching some of I've been wanting to get into and start watching like my old shows that I used to love, like I Love Lucy, Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, The Brady Bunch, Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, Andy Griffith, all them old shows, you know, Gilligan's Island, what is some of the others? Anybody, y'all know what I mean. So I'm going to start doing that now that I don't have all these Coronation Streets to watch, and I'm caught up with that. And especially on the days that I don't have a Coronation Street show, I'll definitely find something else to watch. So watch my shows, and then y'all know how I had not read in a while? For some reason, I guess I'm over my break of reading, and I am getting back into reading, and I am loving it. I've been wanting to do that, and since I've, you know, decided to do this new style of vlog and try to do, you know, and end up not doing it, and all this, I'm getting back. I'm trying not to get on my laptop, because that's what I usually do, get on my laptop and stay on it all day long. Trying not to do that until in the evening, after I've done my vlog, after I have done my hobby for the day and a craft for the day. Then in the evening, that's when I want to get on the laptop to check email, watch videos, and watch my shows. And I want to get through with that kind of early and shut my laptop down and get off of it and get my book and sit down and read till I go to sleep. So that's my plan. That's what I've been doing. So I read again last night and here on my couch. The book I'm reading, I normally like mysteries, and I mostly like mysteries. I don't like romance at all for the romance part. But there is some romance books that ties in a little bit of suspense about, something like that I am interested in. And that's one of the books that I'm reading. And it's pretty good. And I love a book when one of the characters is a character, is a humorous character that's just, funny and jokes. And the ones that is the most funniest to me, there's some people that it's like just really out there jokey and funny and just really acts up. Yeah, they're fun and they can make you laugh. But the ones that I really like is, I know there's a word for it. What would you call it? I don't think I would say serious. Because they're not really serious. They're really joking, but they're kind of doing it in a serious way. Would it be subtle? Subtle? I don't know what the word is. But anyway, it's like they're not really trying to be all full-fledged, jokey, funny out there, but yet just like in a normal conversation, something slips out. Yeah, they want it to be funny. They mean to be funny, but not just all out there, and they just say something, and they're not like, smiling or grinning or laughing real big, and they just say it and then just kind of continue on with the conversation. When that happens, especially in a book that I'm reading, honey, I die out laughing. Oh, I love those kind. It's just, those strike me more funnier because it was, you wasn't being funny, you wasn't joking, you wasn't being foolish, acting. You was just carrying on a simple conversation with another character. And it continued. You said your funny sentence, and it just continued. I die out laughing. I love those. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. And in this one, it's the old lady who is the main character, one of the main characters, because there's two main characters, because it's a romance. It's a romance, and it's a man, and it's a lady, and they love each other, and blah, 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 blah. Life's not really like that, and that's why I don't like them. They kind of like me. So anyway, sorry, y'all. That's how I feel about the situation. Anyway, so, romantic people, and yes, I know one, but they disgust me. Sorry. Because I don't have it. My life's not that way. So when I'm around other people and they talk about it and they act that way, I sit here and I go, my Mo Walker comes out in me, y'all. I sit here and I go, because they disgust me, because it's not how it really is, especially when you read a book like that, and the way it talks and does and they do, that's not real life. That ain't how it really happens with people in real life. Alright, Sherry, get off of it, go back. Okay. I don't know how long this is. Anyway, I gotta hurry up. So, in this book, the two main characters, Jill Mack is the man and girl. Jill's aunt, she lives with her, so she's an old lady and she's an aunt. She is the one that does the funny, subtle sentences in the middle of talking that's funny and that just makes me die out laughing, and I love it. I love a book like that. Okay, get off the book. So anyway, what now? So that's the point, is I'm trying to get off my laptop early, finish that so I can read before I go to bed. See, I take my medicine and I read while it's making me sleepy and then go lay down. So I'm loving that. And so that's my plans for today. Okay, so this is really long. I'm gonna do another clip. It needs to be as short as possible and just almost an hour probably. In my craft room, I'm going to do a clip. What did I want to show you? There was something I wanted to show. I didn't do a craft. I got to work on my hobby yesterday though. I finished tape filing Betty Diane Love in Alabama. Got it packaged up, ready to send off to her. My next one that I'll start on next Monday is, I forgot. I mean, it's on, I know, but it's on the tip of my tongue, I can't say it. Pam Clark in New Hampshire, I think is where she lives. New Hampshire, what's the one beside New Hampshire? You know, they're turned upside down like this in the top corner. New Hampshire, I can't remember. But it's one of those, I think it's New Hampshire. Pam Clark. So I've got her tape in the tape player already. And next Monday, next Monday, I will sit down and listen to her tape and take notes. And then if I can Monday, if I can get through to it early enough, and I'm not late and everything, and I've got time, and people's not around where I can, I'll start even taping her back. But if not, then I'll wait till the next Monday to actually tape her back. Okay. So I did that. I'm trying to think what it was I was going to show y'all in my room. I guess maybe just the poster board. I told you about it. I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to talk about that. So was that it? Oh, I know! It ain't really nothing that I just wanted to show y'all. I've got another new subscriber, kind of in a way it's a little different. I'll explain. So I was going to welcome and invite, thank them on my blog. I'll do that in my craft room. Okay? Okay. So, friends, I will see y'all in my craft room.